Good morning, everybody, and welcome to your Tuesday edition of the Doom Report. Before we get started, let me fix something I messed up yesterday. Elvis actually died in 1977. Where I got 1962 from is, see, that's what happens when I do these too early in the morning and I'm under-caffeinated. But anyway, that still means that every president since Jimmy Carter, at minimum, have probably known about this, and that old Mr. Jeffrey, who would have been 14 at that time, definitely isn't the first caretaker of this organization. And now for today's news. Now make sure you stick around to the end because I got some really interesting screenshots from the flight radar last night that really was eye-opening. The sheriff says the Guthrie family is cleared of suspects in the Nancy Guthrie kidnapping. So I guess at least that's good. The family isn't went rogue and tried to make a few extra bucks, so that's a good thing. The Epstein Ranch in New Mexico was bought by a family of a Trump Republican candidate. That's interesting. Citing Orwell's 1984, a judge has ordered Trump administration to return the slavery exhibits removed from the Philadelphia Museum. The U.S. is increasing its military presence in Iran ahead of a high-stakes talk, which we know aren't going anywhere. And Trump says Iran doesn't want the consequences of not making a nuclear deal with the U.S. The first wave of nearly a week of rain hit Southern California with snow expected for Mammoth and Tahoe. Boy, they're getting hammered out there. Going to be a lot of flooding, and they're talking about 8 feet of snow in the mountains. Boy, going to be interesting. The U.S. and Hungary signed a nuclear cooperation deal as Trump deepens ties with controversial leader Viktor Orban. The Epstein files have ended businesses and political careers. I can't talk today. Across the globe. Boy, that's just a crying shame, ain't it? Iran is currently holding an exercise in the Strait of Hormuz after Trump threatens military action. Yeah, I can see they're really taking these talks seriously. And Russia launched a huge attack against Ukraine last night. Who could have seen that come? Like I said, every time they got peace talks getting ready to happen, they launch a big attack. But hey, at least they're consistent. Attorney General Paxton has launched an investigation into 3 Texas school districts over students protesting ICE. Trump rages against Gateway Tunnel project and threatens to withhold federal assistance. 2026 is the year of the fire horse. Lunar New Year horoscope for every zodiac sign. That is in the New York Post if you want to go check that out. It's kind of interesting. President Trump called Gavin Newsom a loser, and Newsom's advisors see that as a win. A man in Rhode Island has killed 2 people and 3 are critically injured at a Pawtucket ice rink. He shot his kid and his wife during a kids' hockey game. What's the matter with people these days? Russia is accused of killing Navalny with dart frog toxin. Thomas Pritzker steps down as Hyatt executive chair over the Epstein ties. I told you, it's all of them. Actually, an update just came through, and now there are officially 3 people dead in the shooting in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. President Trump has directed the federal government to intervene in the Potomac sewage spill. Ford is asking the Trump administration to allow Chinese EV tech in the U.S. The Federal Reserve is set to loosen U.S. bank rules in an attempt to boost mortgage lending. The reason nobody can get a mortgage is because the houses are too expensive. Hey, there's a solar eclipse actually coming today. Solar eclipse. The Ring of Fire solar eclipse. 13 workers have allegedly left Palantir and issued a statement. They say Palantir is increasingly complicit, normalizing authoritarianism under the guise of a revolution led by oligarchs, and we must resist this trend. Estonia's foreign minister has said that Estonia is ready for a potential Russian invasion, and the new defense plan is in place. We had a couple E-3B Sentries leave Alaska and were flying awful high up north over Canada last night. Don't know where they were headed. So this is the one that raised my eyebrow last night. So this is an RC-135U combat set. Now, if you've heard me talk about these planes before, these are rare to see outside of the U.S. Okay, they are the pretty much highest level reconnaissance plane we have. Their job is to report directly to the President and the Joint Chiefs of Staff. And we only have 2 of these. So to see one outside of the U.S. is a definite sign that something's going down. So as you can see, this one's patrolling the southern border of North Korea. So I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know if the Rocket Man's doing something he ain't supposed to. Or, hey, maybe we're about ready to play Statue Dictator again. Who knows? But the fact that this thing is not only outside of the U.S., but on patrol along the North Korean border, that's huge. So, you know, they've been pointing us in 18 different directions here lately, and none of them's been in that one. So maybe this is what they're trying to keep us not looking at. I don't know. But it's definitely something going on over there. So that is your Doom Report for Tuesday, February 17th. I'm actually doing this at night, so if anything crazy happens between now and when I get up tomorrow, there might be a part 2. Who knows? Hopefully nothing does and everything stays calm and all that good stuff. But hey, guys, keep your head on a swivel. Learn all the skills you can. Don't wait for SHTF, because it ain't going to wait for you. We'll see y'all next time.